Every claim, every image, every proof in your ad has two separate sources of strength: the content of the statement itself and the preparation you have made for that statement, either by recognizing that preparation is already existing in your prospect's mind or by deliberately laying the groundwork for that statement in the preceding portion of the ad itself. So this is why structure is so important, because it's not just the claims you make, it's the mental framework people are in when they get to those claims. So our goal with our ads is to take people from socialization or entertainment content, put them in discovery mode, and drive them to shopping. So the mandatory stories to do that are paradigm shift, what is this and why should I care? The guru, why should I believe you? Forgiveness of sins is I've tried solutions like this before. And then the product intro, what is it, why should I care? Holding their hand, I'm not sure about this, you're overcoming that. Trepidation.
First, my name is Henry Bingaman. When I started out as a freelancer in 2008, it was so frustrating that I almost quit. Then I discovered the secrets and systems that make high-income freelancing possible, and eventually I worked my way up to become one of the most in-demand freelancers in my industry.
Now we'll get into these mandatory stories. So the paradigm shift is a dramatic change in perspective. So I thought A was true, now I'm learning that B may be true. It's a pattern interrupt, but it's done with credibility. A couple examples, you can use a new proof element as a paradigm shift. Today I'm going to show you indisputable proof that the $8.4 billion a year prescription pain industry is a massive scam. A new study from the University of Michigan has analyzed every single FDA-approved pain medication, talking about drugs like oxycodone, fentanyl, Vicodin, and Percocet. What they found was shocking. 68% of prescription pain meds are less effective than a placebo. So you've just taken something that they believed and basically used a proof element to pull the rug and force them to reconsider. All right, move on to the guru story. The guru story is, who is this and why should I believe them? One important point on these guru stories is credibility is the average of the information available, not the sum of it. If somebody has a Nobel Prize in medicine and they've written a book and they also operate a weight loss clinic in South Florida, you want to just stick with the Nobel Prize in medicine, because the other two, writing a book is like, okay, but it actually brings down the Nobel Prize. And then the South Florida weight loss clinic just sounds scammy and you want to avoid it altogether. So one very powerful fact is better than a powerful one and two mediocre ones. And you want to give your guru a superhero story, essentially. You don't want him to just be a Nobel Prize. You want how he cracked the code and discovered this Nobel Prize winning thing and took 30 years to get recognized. So one powerful fact and turn it into a story. This is the good backstory on Dr. Raflock. Why doesn't every doctor know about metabolically dead fat? The reason I can tell you so much about this frustrating condition isn't because I'm smarter than other doctors. Sure, I sacrificed most of my early years getting board certifications in integrative medicine, applied kinesiology, acupuncture, and clinical nutrition to give me the 360-degree insights that are key to understanding how humans really work. And yes, I put in the extra hours to ensure all 17,000 plus of my patients got the attention they deserved, including many elite Olympic and world champion athletes, so I could more quickly connect the dots between symptoms and causes. However, over my 37 years of practice, there's one thing I did differently than nearly all other doctors. I actually measured my patients' results with sophisticated lab tests, paid attention to what worked and what didn't, and adjusted my recommendations based on those cold, hard facts. I think he has 5 board certifications, and I took out chiropractics because I didn't like it. There's too much controversy going on around whether that's a legit degree or not right now, so I just scrapped it. And then the superhero story is him actually testing all these things, including treating world-class Olympic athletes. All right, forgiveness of sins. This is actually a really important one. It's one of the mandatory stories that I see a lot of people forget. Forgiveness of sins is just assuring the reader that their problem is not their fault, that there's an enemy, they've been lied to or something like that. Their previous attempts were doomed before they even started. And then the emotional movement of the forgiveness of sins is usually pain or anger or outrage to relief. So you're going from something negative to positive. So an example, men and women have very different hormones. What keeps a 20-year-old testosterone-fueled football player lean and fit can stress a woman's body to the max, send her metabolism to a tailspin, and make it nearly impossible to lose weight. One reason why is that exercising like a young male college athlete can suppress a woman's thyroid. An impaired thyroid slows down everything in the female body, from digestion to brain function to fat burning. Not only that, one Texas Tech study found that by exercising like a man and not taking hormonal changes into account, women significantly increase their risk of getting hurt. No wonder so many women jump from program to program, diet to diet, trying to find something that actually makes sense. So if you've tried every diet and exercise program on the planet and you've been frustrated with the results, don't blame yourself. So you can see that I'm not only telling them it's not their fault, I'm giving them proof that it's not their fault. So it's a good combination to have proof and then tell them it's not their fault and tell them why. Product intro. So now we're into the shopping stories. So we're changing the context. You're doing the product, the big promise of what the product's going to do, and then a secondary promise and just building it up more and more. So a quick example on this called Metabolic Renewal. Turns the old worn out approach of eat less, exercise more on its head. Unlike all the diet and exercise programs you've seen before, Metabolic Renewal is not designed for men. Don't give this to your husband or son. It's engineered specifically for a woman's unique body, her unique hormones, and her unique metabolism. It is a completely new, science-based approach to fat loss and health for women. Unfortunately, it could take years before the mainstream male-dominated fitness world catches up. So there's a little bit of that takeaway at the end, but mostly what we're doing in this is building up the product. Hold their hand. This can really kill a sale if you don't do this. That's showing them exactly how to use the product and leaving nothing in doubt. One example, so this is the explanation of Metabolic Renewal, what you're getting. This is the hold their hand part. So first you get the 4-phase metabolic workout videos. Simply pop in the DVD or pull up the next video on your computer, tablet, or smartphone every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Follow along with me for 15 minutes and feel the rush of fat torching, muscle sculpting HGH coursing through your body. You won't have to worry that you're not doing anything wrong or risking getting hurt because all the metabolic workouts come with on-screen variations that help you safely work around any injury or limitation. So again, you're writing it so they can picture themselves doing it, and there's no question mark about this. And then I'm going into the next part of the product. Second, you'll receive the Metabolic Renewal Roadmap. So it'll be your Bible for understanding and adapting to your hormone type. I carefully lay out exactly how to adjust your 4Ms to work best with your body. That includes metabolic workouts, meals, mindset, and movement. And don't worry, this isn't a biology textbook. You don't need a PhD to understand your own body. This roadmap is written in a way that's easy to digest and implement. You just review each section of the 4M framework and follow the step-by-step customizations I provide for your hormone type. Third, you'll get my complete 12-week metabolic meals plan that will help you get your hormones playing nicely again. Eating right for your hormone type is the key to burning fat, looking great, and getting your metabolism back on track. These gourmet chef-designed meals are mouth-wateringly delicious and super simple to prepare. They're custom tailored to support your unique female hormones, and they prime your body for the head-to-toe transformation you're about to experience. Plus, this meal plan comes with a full shopping list, so you can be in and out of the grocery store in minutes. Leave no questions about how to use the product, even if it's a supplement. Take 2 capsules in the morning with your breakfast and 2 right before dinner, and then experience benefit, benefit, benefit. You want to give them a picture of what they're like using it and how that helps them. You're holding their hand through the whole thing. That's why I call it hold your hand. It's one of those things that'll help them close the sale. They can already see themselves using it.
Now, after you have that first yes from the client, you'll need to keep impressing them, which is why I'd like to give you 5 free tools that make even brand new freelancers look like seasoned pros. These are tools that true professional freelancers of all experience levels use to keep projects flowing and clients happy. You can get that at henrybing.co/free tools, and of course, the link is in the description. All right, catch you in the next one.